Hello guys, and welcome back again to Linda's Home and Style. And I know guys, it has been a minute, but I have been so sick, but finally I thank God my voice is coming back. Yeah, so today guys, we want to cook and bake and do a lot of food prep. Yeah, we'll make some waffles, some roasted goat legs, or you can even call it a baked goat leg. And we're also going to make some marble cake. So guys, please watch and don't forget to subscribe. So guys, for me, a brine is a norm when I want to get the flavors going either in my pork, in my fish, in my meat, or even my chicken. So what I did first was to make the brine solution, and this is what I used to make it. So guys, basically what you need for your brine solution for goat is salt, lots of salt, garlic powder, onion powder, some peri peri powder, some Spanish paprika powder, soy sauce, and red wine. You also need some fresh herbs, which include some rosemary, some tarragon, some chives if you want, some sage, some basil, yeah, and so on and so forth according to your preferences.
Ooh, darling, don't you know that you're wearing me out? A record, baby, round you, spin me around. And I'm dizzy now, and I'm wearing out, out.
So this was the goat leg, and I was just preparing by cutting it like slicing, just to make sure when I'm pouring in my brine solution, all the flavors will get into the deep parts of the flesh.
Ooh, darling, don't you know that you're wearing me thin? Don't think 'cause baby, I'm 500 miles in, and I'm tiring. Just let me in. These muscles burn, this back is tight, these feet are aching, I give these cries. It's all uphill, ooh, a treadmill to get to you. I must admit, I just can't quit. Huffing and puffing, cardio hit. I'm losing pace, dreading away to get.
So here I was getting ready to pour in my brine solution onto the leg. And one thing I love about this basin is that it has its own lid. So if you're going to pour in your solution, you don't need like a cleaning foil to cover the basin. You just put up the cover and place your brine or whatever thing you have in there in the fridge. And again guys, I forgot to put in my lemon when I was making the brine solution. That is why I was adding the lemon there. And this is another different day, like the 24-hour mark has passed by, and it was now time to remove the goat from the brine solution and pat down with kitchen tissue just to make sure it is dry enough before me applying my rub on it.
To you. Ooh, around we go. Ooh, a spin cyclone. Please give your love to me.
So guys, for my rub, I just mixed some paprika, some onion powder, garlic powder, some oyster sauce, some red wine, and just the basic stuff you will do when you're marinating your beef or chicken basically, and mix it up completely before applying it on the goat leg and placing it in the oven for like 3 hours. Let it cook at 180 degrees. You don't want it to cook at a higher temperature than this because it's gonna burn. So you want to place it in the oven at 180 degrees for 3 hours just to get it to be that tender and juicy, and also to have cooked perfectly.
Ooh, darling, don't you know that you're wearing me out? A record, baby, round you, spin me around. And I'm dizzy now, and I'm wearing out. Ooh, darling, don't you know that you're wearing me thin? Don't think 'cause baby, I'm 500 miles in, and I'm tiring. Just let me in. I'm overworked, I'm underwhelmed, no satisfaction.
forget, guys, you need to wrap it in a foil, like completely in a foil, so that the moisture doesn't get out. The moisture is used to like cook your goat. Yeah, and they also added in some rosemary because I just love the flavor and the smell of rosemary in between my meat. Yeah, just to get it smelling nice, and yeah, just to have the flavors going. So after 2 hours and 45 minutes, what you want to do is just pull it out kidogo, then break the foil, yeah, because you now want it to dry on dry heat. And at this point, you can also apply your barbecue sauce if you fancy it. Yeah, and you can see already the meat is juicy and tender. And yeah, just leave it there for like 10 to 15 minutes to get it to this color. And I'm telling you, it's perfect right now. It's juicy, it's moist, and it's just nice. Actually, e goat leg ilikuwa tamu, guys. I can't lie. It was really nice, and we really enjoyed it. So of course you can't have a goat leg without kachumbari and potatoes. And here what I was just doing is slicing up some onions, some tomato, and just making some kachumbari, because again, if you add kachumbari to your goat leg or roasted goat, it makes a whole lot of difference. And yeah, guys, I know you're gonna ask me which kind of food processor is this, and this is a Sage peel and dice food processor. You can get it from UK through Arms Yacht, and again, this thing does magic. Hii kitu ni mambo bad. I call it the beasts of food processors. Yeah, it can also peel your potatoes, your carrots, your cucumbers. Yeah, it does a lot actually. So that is why I love it so much. And you can see I've peeled my potatoes using it because it just wasn't feeling like using my hands. Okay, I told you guys I don't like suffering, and mnajua that by now. Yeah, and after that I just removed like they're called the potato eye because it can't get that out. So yeah, I ended up removing the potato eye before deep frying my potatoes.
I hope you miss me when you. I hope you miss me when you hear this song. I hope the lyrics piss you off. I go again, am I wrong? I tore your pictures of my wall. You miss me when you hear this song. Picture me with someone better off without you at all. I hope you miss me when you hear the song on the radio. Keep your comments on my videos. Please don't hit me with that miss you text. Honestly, it's kinda sad that you still miss your ex. I've been living like a pop star. I've been wearing all green. I've been seeing anybody that I want to. Don't you miss your hands on.
So guys, here I had placed my onion slices in ice water. Yeah, just to make sure like nimetoa hiyo ukali ya kitungu, and I decided just to mix it up with the tomato and some lime and place it in the fridge before proceeding on to cook my potatoes, because I really love my kachumbari chilled.
I stopped crying every time my song would play when I am driving home. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss you when it's dark and I'm alone. I hope you miss me.
So guys, here I was deep frying my potatoes, and again, this is a Tafel double basket deep fryer. Again, it comes from Amdiot from the UK. I really love their services, and I usually get my gadgets in one piece. That is why I usually prefer them. And this is a very good deep fryer because you can filter your oil after deep frying whatever you're cooking. Yeah, and reuse that oil.
When you hear this song, I hope the lyrics piss you off. I go again and I'm wrong. I tore your pictures up my wall. You miss me when you hear this song. I picture me with someone better off without you at all. I hope you miss me when you see me on the.
So guys, this was our final meal, and I'm telling you guys, I really have to redo this meal again. I didn't have enough, like I didn't have enough of the goat. So yeah, I have to redo this meal again because it was so nice. And now, guys, let's make something that both the kids and grown-ups really enjoy, and it's waffles with ice cream. And for the waffles, you just use the same recipe that you would have used to make your pancakes. So basically, eggs, milk, some vanilla essence, some oil, some sugar, and some self-raising flour. I usually love making the pancake or waffle or butter in a blender because it gets it to be so smooth and creamy. And yeah, I was using the Vitamix blender to blend it up before cooking it.
Television screen, taking pics like a magazine. Don't ever ask what I'm up to next. Honestly, it's pretty sad that you're such a mess. I've been running out of champagne, and I'm fly like an airplane. I'm glad I finally wrote a song about how you miss me when I stopped crying. Every time my song would play when I am driving home, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss you when it's dark and I'm alone.
So guys, when you're making pancake or waffles batter, you need to add like unga kidogo kidogo. Usieke nyingi once. It might be too thick, then it's gonna spoil your recipe.
I hope you miss me when you hear the song. I hope the lyrics piss you off. I go again and I'm wrong. I tore your pictures off my wall. You miss me when you hear the song. I picture me with someone better.
So guys, this is a 3-in-1 Von Chef sandwich maker. And again, as much as they say these things are non-stick, I promise you guys, it sticks. So what you need to do is just oil your pan very well using margarine before pouring in your butter to cook.
If I said I didn't miss you when it's dark and I'm alone, I hope you miss me when you hear the song. I hope the lyrics piss you off. I go again and I'm wrong. I tore your pictures off my wall. You miss me when you hear the song. I picture me with someone better off without you at all. I hope you miss me when you.
So guys, as I was saying when I was beginning the video, is that homa imekuwa mob, and then it's not like ile homa ya kitambo. Ini homa ingine like it really beats you down and just makes you feel so sick, like your whole body has been beaten. Then your voice just goes. Then you just cough non-stop, and you have fevers and chills. I don't know. It was like COVID to me, but it wasn't COVID, and it just took me to a bad place. Actually hata nilikuwa naogopa kulala, najiambia God nitaamka asubuhi, but God has been so great. Yeah, it's me alone who was sick. I'm so grateful my babies didn't get this kind of it. For them, the magnitude of the cold was not as much as mine. Yeah, so I'm really appreciating God for that, because for them when they get sick, like kama wangekuwa kama mimi, I think they would have even ended up in admission. And I really thank God this time I'm in here pusher, guys. So now for the waffles, I also made some milk tea, and you guys know how I fancy my tea. I like it spiced. Yeah, so I just boil some water, tea leaves, ginger, tea masala, and cardamom first. Unaiweka ichemke kabisa before you add in your milk. Yeah, and cook it kabisa. You just try to like reduce the heat and get the foam out of your chai for it to like have that really nice taste, and then the flavors of your spices would have gotten in the milk so well.
La da 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 da. I don't wanna feel this, 'cause it feels things way too hard. Got me on the ceiling, but the feels ain't worth the fall.
And guys, now here is our breakfast: some waffles, some orange, and ice cream. And I'm telling you, ice cream na waffle, nakwambia inaingiananga, you just feel like it's cream in your mouth. And now we're in the third segment of our video, and we want to make some marble chocolate cake. This is a vanilla chocolate cake and it's marble. And what you do first is take like a cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, and again I usually reduce my sugar so much. Yeah, 4 eggs, vanilla essence, and just beat that for a while before you come in with your 3 cups of flour and milk. Yeah, to just get like the cake batter going before dividing it into like 2 parts.
La la, it's better when I know. I don't wanna feel this, 'cause it feels things way too hard. Run your fingers through my hair. No, I get a little scared, 'cause you know you're my type. I used to play it kinda cool. Now I don't know what to do when you with the other guys.
So at this point, I added in my eggs, purple self-raising flour plus buttermilk. And buttermilk for me ni maziwa mala, natural maziwa mala. So that is what I use to bake most of my cakes with.
It's only a matter of time. Before you and me collide. I don't wanna feel things, 'cause I feel things way too hard. Got me on the ceiling, but the feels ain't worth the fall. La la, it's better when I know. I don't wanna feel this.
So guys, at this point, if you're making a marble cake, you need to take a little bit of your vanilla butter and mix it with some cocoa. And for the cocoa, I don't have measurements. Natumia too much.
'Cause I feel things way too hard. I'm down bad, I get sad. 140 on a dash. On my way, I put my life on the ropes. Sipping wine, come alive. I know kisses follow lies. Say you love me when I know that you don't.
And this is our tray, a love tray. And again, guys, I'm sending all my love to you guys. So yeah, what you want to do is just to put a little bit of each at a time. So put the vanilla butter, then put a little bit of chocolate, then again put a little bit of vanilla on top, like that, until your butter is complete. Then you just place in the oven for like 45 minutes, and voila, it will be done. And then you've seen me shaking like the tin. Yeah, I was just shaking it vizuri vizuri just to make sure that the butter has evenly spread.
It's only a matter of time. Before you and me collide. I don't wanna feel this, 'cause I feel things way too hard. Got me on the ceiling, but the feels ain't worth the fall. La la, it's better when I know. I don't wanna feel this, 'cause I feel things way too hard.
And now guys, you can see like the cake has come fresh out of the oven, and it's giving, it's nice, imeiva poa, the paper inappeal to poa vizuri without any breakages. And we just had to cut a slice and see the chocolate and the vanilla inside, like the layers. That is what I'm talking about. And yeah, guys, we are reaching the end of the video. And I'm just grateful, guys, for you being here, for you watching, for you sharing my content. I just don't take it for granted. I really appreciate you guys. And I just want to say God bless. And I don't know if I'll be posting much because there are some changes that have come in my life. And I'll be trying, guys. But for now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'll be sharing with you that journey in the near future or soon enough when I feel like everything is in order and I can talk about it. But yeah, guys, there are some changes that are coming, and I don't know if I'll be having the time to continue making content. But I love you guys, and I'll see you around.